You are listening to the Silver Tornado. Silver is on the beat and I am the tornado. This music was created to uplift your mind by telling you what's been on my mind. On the silver platter, my dreams came to my door, and when I heard the knock, I got up and opened the door. Welcome is what I said to my guest. This is your home. You are no longer a guest. This music is for those with desire. Man conquers all feats simply by desire. I thank anyone who is with us on this journey. 60 minutes plus, mostly freestyle on this journey. Can you feel me like good sex raw? The music is raw, the lyrics are raw. Something you'll never get again on before. Let's rewind to a few months before. Hopeless misery, I'm playing my piano. Dedication is why I'm great on the piano. Doors getting open and I had to walk through. Many times I was scared and didn't want to walk through. Now I'm with Valerie, we go to the mall. And it was her plan to go to the mall. The tornado is the Bible's dimensional portal. A whirlwind. Close your eyes and open the portal. Go through it. You'll be guided by the music. Trust your heart this time. Because the music will control the beat now. Relax to the beat. Get naked and dance in the street to the beat. My music is made for the weak and the beat down. Those who need a helping hand to stand cause it's so beat down. It feels like a tornado hit my life. It all happened so fast that I live this new life. Now I'm in another time and I'm in another place where I gotta give you time and I gotta give you space. The genius of silver is appreciated. Damn, it feels good to be appreciated. The Silver Tornado.
Now, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't even like this beat. And the original rhyme that I wrote to it, it was whack. So now it's time for me to redeem myself. As I draw in my sketchbook another illustration of diary based on visual communication. My 2019 New Year's resolution was trust no one, love no one, want no one, don't want sex, praise Jesus. You don't need them, you need Jesus. Now let's look at these illustrations that I have made. These drawings show how life has changed so fast, so much it's illogical. Some of my drawings say doing this is impossible. And at the same time, I would say if you give a chance or a dance, I would show and prove. I could take you to a place you ain't never been and or ain't been in a while. And now I would just like to thank you for working so hard to try to beat me down. See, it was better that I was afflicted, and so I kicked this for my man aka John Brown. If I wasn't at war, I wouldn't know I have soldiers by my side and they're all ready to go. Like Gideon, my army is sworn, but we know how to fight and we are fighting foes. So I pray I don't die in this fight. On May 4th, 2019, I died. Then I was born again. The next morning, yawning, roaring like a lion at the skies. And when I looked inside the mirror, I didn't recognize who I was looking at because I no longer had the fantasize. And this was the aftermath to the footsteps that we take in life. It's time now to give praise to Christ. My pastor preached sex before marriage isn't right, but then he got caught piping somebody's wife. The one who preached homosexuality is wrong, be molesting little girls and the choir boys. You see, the church has money and power, and most people ain't never heard of NAMBLA and don't know where the word freedom is going or where the world is going. Let me keep going. The world is changing whether we like it or not. Some things are for the better and some things are for the worse. Now let's look at this new world order as a new mind state for the entire world. What is right? What is wrong? What is science? What is God? I got a Corvette Stingray, a Lamborghini Diablo, a Voltron, is an old school G.I. Joe. I also got a kitty, she's real pretty. Her name is Candace, she says meow. She loves to sit on my leg and get in the way when I play Janice, my piano. Sometimes I call Candace my sexy lady, super cat or dad baby. I love my teddy bears, I love my mother. I love to have sex without rubber. And to my man Lindo, yo, that's my brother. To my girl BC, you both know that I love ya. Let's talk about the Mars terraformation and the day that humans can move in. And that day our bodies will be different so we can adapt to all conditions. Memories get edited like videos, was real or fake, nobody knows. And yeah, I miss you. But yo, you had no problem saying goodbye and walking out the door. No problem. Of my life to never see me again. You disappointed me and lied to me again and again. So now I got a new therapist that I miss when I wake up without her kiss. When my palm is in her palm and she's in my arms, her snore, it gives me bliss. Okay, now back to my sketchbook illustration. VisCom, visual communications. Photos, HTML, 3D pencil drawings, video, 2D art and animations. I also make the music and I know how to rap. All the stuff you hear on the radio is crap. Not just the rappers, but the singers too. And it don't matter what music you listen to. He tried to move objects with his mind. Telekinesis only with the third eye. Can true beauty be seen? If you don't accept yourself, will you ever accept me? I think about that as we stare into the mirror. I wonder, are we prepared for it? I wondered, are you as scared as I am? I stared into your beautiful eyes as we held hands. As we held the hands, my love. And this be the aftermath of the footsteps that we take. I know this path that we walk, sometimes we'll be correct, sometimes we'll make mistakes. I don't wanna fight anymore. Let's make love, not war. And I don't wanna carry this weight anymore. Baby, let's make love, not war. Is there anyone out there who feels the same, who feels my pain and I feel your pain? And is fighting the fight of their life, which is basically a fight for their life. I really don't wanna fight no more, but know that their life is worth fighting for. This food I'm giving you will have to eat too. Don't look back, keep your goals in your view. And press on, baby.
One, two, three, hit that!
Ladies, gentlemen, aliens, and anyone else present, David Winsands Inc. proudly presents The Unchained Melody. Unchained Melody is a 1955 song with music by Alex North and lyrics by Hy Zarek. North used the music as a theme for a prison film, Unchained, hence the song title. Many recognize the Righteous Brothers song from Ghost, or George Benson's version, which was sampled by Silver. Tonight we will be bringing you our version. Now this song was never meant to be rapped, only sang. And I do not sing. Not that not being able to sing is a limitation, but a blessing. This song reflects the beauty of confusion and the joys of being wrong. Kinda like Isaac Hayes, who makes a 3-minute song 15 minutes long. This is King David, aka the Tornado, doing it my way. And I thank you for traveling with me. Oh my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. A long, lonely time, and time could do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God speed your love to me. Love rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Wait for me, girl, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. This is my unchained melody inside of my arms. We held hands catching Z's. You gave me yourself and I tried to give you all to myself. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a teenager again. When the kisses wasn't a kiss, just was a special moment. People fall in and out of love all the time for whatever reason, and sometimes at the same time. I don't know how we got here, I'm so confused. This was dream after dream literally coming true. Oh my love, my darling, my beautiful queen. I'm so happy to have you here dancing with me. The Song of Solomon, the secrets of alchemy, mixed gnosis, Kabbalah, and modern science, and we can now sing our unchained melody. Oh my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly and time can do so much. Are you still mine? Oh, I need your love, I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Also need to give my love to you. And this be my unchained melody. Lonely mountains gaze at the stars waiting for the dawn of the day. All alone I gaze at the stars, dreaming of my love so far away. Oh my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Time can do so much, time goes by so slowly. Are you still mine? Will you ever mine, or will you ever be? It's the more honest question. In reality, the photograph in my cell phone is priceless to me. It's a symbol that I'm finally living free. See that smile on my face, even though I'm living dangerous. I wanna throw a party every time you get your period. Unchained melody, unrestricted passion, magic carpet rising, of course, dirty dancing. Oh, thy beautiful queen on the throne. I become more confused when I try to analyze the show. I try not to think, I'd rather enjoy the ride like Jim Morrison, bring her through to the other side. Oh my love, my darling, my beautiful queen. I'm so happy to have you here dancing with me. The Song of Solomon, the secrets of alchemy, mixed gnosis, Kabbalah, and modern science, and we can now sing our unchained melody. Oh my love, my darling, I've hungered the time-space travel. with someone. This place in the astral place, you can go. Mostly leave what we seek in mumbo jumbo. So sulfur mercury are the base metals. We transmute metals into gold inside of our circle. The holding of hands and the sharing of energy can set a fire. We spark so suddenly. At the end of the night, we both like, I can't believe to keep your set in my room. I refuse to change the sheets. I used to think sex could fulfill my needs, but then I found that only true love could fulfill my needs. Even great sex can only appease. The song of song is the prophet's prophecy. Can this be love's lesser mysteries as you sing the unchained melody with me? Oh my love, my darling, my beautiful queen. I'm so happy to have you here dancing with me. Dance with me, girl. The Song of Solomon. The secrets of alchemy, mixed gnosis, Kabbalah, and modern science, and we can now sing our unchained melody. Sing it, girl. Oh my love, my darling, my beautiful queen. I'm so joyed to have you here dancing with me. The Song of Solomon, the secrets of alchemy, mixed gnosis, Kabbalah, and modern science, and we can now sing our unchained melody.
For your touch, a long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so.
Now I could talk about Huey P. Newmore. I could talk about Nelson Mandela and ask how many decades did Nelson Mandela yell in his cell, apartheid, go to hell. I will now quote Bantu Stephen Biko, the most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. When Frederick Douglass learned to read, he learned this lesson. His eyes were open to his wretched condition, and he longed for independence and freedom. Nowadays, blacks be longing for cars, ice, and Jordans, and be calling each other nigga. Let me just keep on talking, nigga. The AIDS virus was sent to Africa as an experiment by the government of America. At the same time, our government would proceed to run the same experiment on its own gay white people. And then the church would say that AIDS was made by God to punish gay people because being gay is wrong. Now, all over the world and even in the United States, people who commit corrective rape. That means that I'm raping you to make you straight. And I'm raping you violently, brutally to make you straight, bitch. Now let's get back to the AIDS rate in Africa. The Catholic Church of New World Order and America. A nigga shot another nigga in the head. But I'd rather talk about John Hanson, the first black president, or maybe Robert Small, but you'd rather talk about Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Yo, I like Biggie too, man. I ain't gonna front though.
The legalization of weed and public nudity are the keys to world peace. Because when you're outside nude high as a kite, it's all love. You don't wanna fight. This law would be in effect all over the planet, so wherever you go, you can go high and naked. The day is over and I'm walking to my car. I press the button and it opens up the door. Then I get and put the key in the ignition, start hitting the oils and I drive off with the swiftness. In life I strive through the pain, I make a right, then another right by the train. My cell phone rang but I didn't wanna answer, I'm driving faster than Michael Schumacher. Then when I get home I feed the kitty, can feed myself. Take a city behind Janice, the piano. You can call me the tornado. Some say tornado, some say tornado, some say tomato, some say tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. I'm a black man that provides the real Latin passion. But David Winsans ain't real Latin. I got more to say, so I'ma keep on rapping. Now we gonna talk about them ancient days when men had pet dinosaurs and they lived in caves. The technology they had was more advanced than today's, but most of it got destroyed when it rained for 40 days. Some used technology, magic, or their cheat to escape judgment and complete their prophecy. They passed their knowledge down verbally from master to initiate, and like the Masons, they have degrees. Your degrees represent your level of insight. In those days, men moved objects with their minds. There were no phones because we spoke telekinetically, so it didn't matter where you were at physically. We could communicate, even touch each other. This is something the internet tries to emulate. In those days, we fought with swords and magic, crossbows, knights went out at night to fight dragons. We jump on a horse and ride in the battle to free some princess locked up in some castle. I draw my sword like a painting in Photoshop. I love to draw and paint in Photoshop. I rock 3D Max, Adobe Animate. When Sans is on the mic, Silver is on the beat. And when peeps heard the beat, they start dancing nude in the street while cruising through the avenues. Graffiti on the wall, some old and some new. Mic check 1, 2, the story's only begun, dude. What would you do to get yourself a dream come true? What do you consider a dream come true? Let's consider this. I know a lot of poor people who are wise and rich people who are ignorant. I know a man who's very skilled who barely pay his bills. Another man with no skill who was making meals. Anyway, that day when I went to sleep, I dreamed about you so vividly that I woke up thinking you was here like Pink Floyd. I wish you were here. Can you hear me? Do my words make you fear me? Do you wanna run or be near me? Anyway, it's time for me to end the flow. Let me go. I can't wait to become human 2.0. Whoa.
Welcome. In life, things do and don't go according to plan. The mic is the microphone. The stand. Happy birthday, David King. Walk with me. In dedication to my mother and my brother, I turned 42 on Cinco de Mayo. I turn my music up high. The guy said life's a bitch, you think you died, it's probably puff lie, because you never know when you're gonna go. I woke up early in my body, 40 plus years of blessing, the essence of adolescence in my mind manifested. All types of answers, all types of questions. What was right, can I really tell the difference? Am I being an abomination or progressive? I remember when I used to tell you to read the scriptures. See, from the rooftops, I'll be kicking you to open burn in hell. If you don't change, you go to quickness. I'm like, everybody gather around and listen. I am that sage that has a great wisdom. I was a hypocrite who advocated living a lifestyle that I wasn't living. I wasn't living, I was a zombie, a dead man walking, stalking women in my joints on the streets of New York and talking words of anger, words of sadness, lies. I lied to myself so my actions be justified. Like to my victims, I apologize. These are the footsteps that we take in life. One day right is wrong, one day wrong is right. Happy birthday to me. The first thing I opened was a box full of fly clothing. The clothing was in the colors of the rainbow. Sometimes my hair is the colors of the rainbow. The next box that I opened was killer. It was a killer beat from that dude named Silver. The next I sat back to analyze my gift with my kitty cat Candace and my piano Janice. Love manifests itself in the physical form, so my new clothes I put on. Get it? First I gotta take off the old clothes, the deaf clothes. Here we go. A man did knock on the door because he had this gift for me. It was the baby on canvas. So I did immediately began drawing. These material gifts aren't the ones that are important. On the side was a box that was very small, but in it was a gift that was bigger than all of my material gifts combined. In that box, what I found peace of mind. And in that box, I found a couple seeds, which were all microscopic in size. Seeds of joy, temperance, healing, success. In other words, these were the seeds of life. That I would actively create of life. I would wish I had someone to hold me tonight. And on my birthday, truthfully, what I really want to do is just come in on pussy. Yeah, let's talk about Jesus. I'm a perfect, then I'm a preacher. And never repeat myself. The sad truth is, if you don't change, you're gonna burn in hell one day. perception controls his direction, so I constantly examine my perception. Because man can only come in one direction, and that is the direction of his vision. That's right. I thank Big Chris for coming over. Big Chris. I got a couple more surprise boxes to open them up. Balloons in the air like faith from a jewel. The last box I opened was my gift to you. And I thank y'all for the gift given to me that I give to you. On your birthday, you can walk outside legally in your birthday suit. Peace. Cinco de Mayo commemorates the Mexican Army's difficult victory over the French Empire at the Battle of Puebla, May 5th, 1862. It's 1:32 a.m., 5/7/19, and let the story begin. At first I was a victim, and then I made some victims. Then later on some other people made me a victim. And from that place I escaped, or at least it seems so. I no longer read the world's greatest magazines. And sometimes the peasants are the world's true kings and queens. Those are who I got on my team. Silver is a white metallic element used for making mirrors, coins, ornaments, jewelry utensils, and other stuff that they can be silver plated, made, or consisting of. Now me and him formed the Silver Tornado. I said, let's make a deal, but yo, this ain't a game show. Everyone on earth is disciplined and focused, but what are they disciplined and focused on? Most are disciplined and focused on ways to get over on someone or get away with wrong. And see, I've realized this. Most are blinded when they see the false advertisements. And so we do what we gotta do to get it. It's obsolete by design within a few minutes. We're broke, but we're standing in line to buy the new one. These companies is lying and controlling our mind. And our things are fine, but in our mind are obsolete, dude. And sometimes I'm doing the same thing with people. I cop a video game and rock it a lot. Other games I copped, I ain't even open the box. I sell and throw away to people when I'm done with them. The game is over. I did or didn't have fun with them. I one day look back at where I used to live. The prison is burned down, and there's nothing there. There's some people who I love who died inside the fire. Oh well, I'm still alive because inside me is the fire. You really don't understand, do you? Hey man, don't you realize in order for us to make this thing work, man, we've got to get rid of the pimps and the pushers and the prostitutes, and then start all over again clean. Close your eyes, you gonna live forever inside of a hard drive. Now what is consciousness? What is being alive? What is existence? Where do you go when you die? The new earth is prophesied in the Bible. Is it real or a computerized simulation? What is it? Today's physicist is working on this to set the way for tomorrow's transhumanists. If you're crazy or dumb enough to stand by DW, I thank and appreciate you. Word. And I know the lines didn't rhyme or flow, but they came from the heart. I'm freestyling my soul, and I'm giving it to you in the air hole. Like if you was in jail, and I'm giving it to you in the butthole. Take that out, you my bitch. You was talking all that jazz, that's just a sonic. I was in Hawaii listening to the Chronic. Walking out the elevator, headed to the beach there, I saw a few prostitutes who looked sweet. Boo, can I give you raw meat? In the public view, I had the Panasonic Walkman on my headphone for cheap. In elementary school, dudes would use tables and drums and beatbox to suit the beat. Then the rappers would rap one cat after another. I did that with Fred Raheem and a reef. I wake up at whatever time, then drop a low pee, shower, eat, dress, brush my teeth. Not in that order. 1982 to Raleigh, Jupiter 6 and Prophet 600 were released. The world's first MIDI since the Raleigh TR-909 was the first MIDI drum machine. Robert Moog, father of the modern synthesizer, changed the world with his ideas, the path he lead. In 1956, the RCA Mark I was a tape-based synth, highly advanced technology for its time, just like today's equipment, which will one day all be antique. In 1964, the Mode 900 had a sequencer in it. So in 70s and 80s music, you'll hear a lot of synth. Then the Kurzweil 250 came and changed the scene. It was the first keyboard with real instrument sound. Stevie Wonder getting down and when he took a seat on the Cosby Show. The problem was unless Stevie was playing, the sampling sound was the producer felt the lead. The sample real instruments and play the proceeds. People that don't like rap call the music lazy. Rap wasn't considered music, and the truth is it's because of our beats and the words that we speak. The world's first mobile phone was made by Motorola April 3rd, 1973. Neil Armstrong's Apollo Eagle 1969 had inferior technology to what's inside my sleeve. My Samsung smartwatch is what I mean. The man of value is the man who succeeds. Like Bob Ross, the Joseph painting on canvas. Like Errol Garner, the Joseph playing on keys. I remember living trying to give what can't be given, knowing that it can only be received. I admire your style, girl, you're so unique. It's the shadow of your smile that makes me weak. Girl, you got me like you're cracking a pipe and I can't find a light. What I mean for your smile, I'm a fiend. It's your mind that keeps you on my mind. Please, girl, just have this one dance with me. The Kurzweil 2000 dropped in 1990 and kept getting better until 2003. This was a workstation keyboard that could sample and low sounds. My brother Jimmy had the MPC 2000 and the Roland XP10. On these instruments, I made my first beat. Back in Hawaii, the birthplace of my dreams, at this time, Bird and Magic were the kings. Malone, Isaiah, Dominique, Hakeem, other than Barkley, ball players stayed in the same team. Then Jordan came and he rated the feet. All the grades that he could charge $300 for sneaks. I got $300 Air Jordans in my feet. The match my suit and tie, you'll check my technique. As I glide like Clyde Drexler on the finger for a while. Books by Manny P. Hall, I read. The Seal Ball started doing B-movies. Checked it many times, but continue to see. Don't get mad if all you have to see 20 years later. Here comes the I Love Lucy show that only lasted 6 seasons and decades later broadcasted daily. Cognitive distortions constantly keep us blind every day of the week. The facts they present keep us self-deceived. This self-defense mechanism is so deep we don't think, we just do automatically. Acting now, talking about I'm proud to be a freak. It used to be a wild animal and beast, whether at home or in the streets. Now the only thing I seek is peace. Or Angelique, Crystal, Jill, Dominique. In other words, I need a girl to be my sheets, so I can hold you like a child just weep. The Greenland shark can live 500 plus years with 1 inch, 512 deep in the sea. Please miss me, I kiss you and lift hands and cheeks. It's the shadow of your smile that makes me weak. I know I said it before, but I must repeat. It's the shadow of your smile that makes me weak. It's the shadow of your smile when you were gone, that will color my dreams and light the dawn. Look. I press the start button and the game begins. I'm wishing hours having raw sex with friends and strangers at the pre-Genesis. Many believe that they were only enemies, secret cell beings, nothing of sophistication. Similar to the Marvel story of Galacticus, the time before the Big Bang is where he came from a time where time and space didn't exist, to what's called the Big Bang. Day one of creation. At the pre-Genesis it was planned. In God's image they made man, and they gave him free will. He was made lower than an angel, but when man spoke the word, angels and demons obeyed him. Next week in Genesis, aliens are having sex with humans, then giving humans information. They gave man magic in the continent of Atlantis, so in other words, men can now summon divinations. Before this, men ate plants, berries, and the like until he made a spear, and this changed man's situation. Now he's eating meat and making all types of clothes. But yo, one day the thought came in, I could use this to kill someone like got beef with her. I could stick him up, even just kill him and take it. Give me that. I told you many times about when the aliens gave men technology beyond our imagination. Now let's fast forward to modern day time. Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Cain and Abel, like J.O.T. that used to hustle Genesis games, Super NES, TG16. And those days when all that I had to do was cool out with my friend, get in trouble now and then and try to get an education. In the 7th grade, I'd battle rap for fun. Since the 3rd grade, I dream of rapping, being rich and famous. Now I'm broke as a joke, and they call me a hater, and I am a hater. So here is my explanation. Rappers are horrible, yet going triple platinum. Some are mumbling, so I can't understand what the man is saying. And his beats are horrible, and his beats are lazy. And for whatever reason, everyone seems to praise him. Like my pastor, his words rapers in the age, yet we hang on his nuts, thanking and praise him. At the Regenesis, this is in the future. Many consider this to be the 3rd creation, where average men are gods due to modern technology. In every country on the earth is just one nation. We got robots, chimeras, angels and aliens, man and beasts, some freaky abomination. After Regenesis, there's only one dimension, so people here daily see apparitions, affirmation. In other words, there is no more disconnection. The Regenesis is the day of unification. All living beings and everything created all together one. No space-time separation. We played games like Shinobi, Echo the Dolphin, Golden Axe, while the government ran secret experimentation. For greater advances of science, people were sold. The records told so-and-so died in incarceration. Necessary steps to reach a greater tomorrow. This is the doctors and scientists' justification. Plus they get rich down the halls. You can hear the scream, the government gets creamed real quick. Evidence erasing is a qualification for the job. How do you become one of the doctors or scientists? In this place, sometimes they can't take it anymore and want to whistle blow. Then the next thing you know, the doctor is now a patient. Get it? Silver is the sample king, cutting you to pieces. So when he makes the beat, it's guaranteed to be a great one. At the Regenesis, all the dead will ride. You won't be dead or alive. Will be changed from.
Everything I do is last minute late. Damn, I hate that I procrastinate. Opportunities wasted, unresolved, and unpaid. Oops, that's a different song, y'all. Temperance is the only path to peace. Peace spawns joy, and joy spawns peace. Goodness comes through faith and being patient. Gentleness comes from peace and meditation. Meditation will open up the gates from the physical and the spiritual dimension. Now the other dimensions that I will not mention, this focus on the two for now so that we can begin. Alright. Chi is the energy of the universe that we tap into, sometimes through using words, other times it's motion. Some call it dance. Watch the martial artist master and how he stands. Stand the light or sit in your pose. To lead, we must first follow. Let your spirit of fear find that new revelation that will make it decay via
illumination. Let the music be a source of liberation that touch deep your soul, providing you education. And after that, may your words be inspiration. Skills are never greater than dedication. I said it before, discipline is the bridge between having dreams and having dreams accomplished. Everyone fails, does wrong, and messes up. Very few try, most just make excuses to remain in the house of pain they call home. Only for few is temperance, a goal temperate. Is best described as self-control, the ability to say yes, maybe, and no. Temperance spawns peace and you don't have to worry or live in a hurry. Fear makes our vision blurry. So it's like we're living life with green sunglasses. My whole world is green because of my choice of glasses. This discoloration or distortion has led so many down the path of self-destruction. All because the power of self-deception. Ignorance is powerful, and the slave master's best weapon. They say ignorance is bliss. Yes, this is true, but only for a time until one has to pay the dues. Sometimes we're better off slowly climbing to the top than getting there by some elevation or a catapult. Sometimes when you reach the mountaintop, we find all that glitters isn't gold. It was all just a waste of time. All the joy and peace and the love I left behind, so I have everything in the world but peace of mind. It's so easy to fall for these sleazy advertisements telling us enjoy life and live without temperance. Never once do they advertise the consequences for the other lives involved, not just the victims. Just align your chakras with mine for a moment. Bring your Reiki, Tai Chi, whatever, homie. Open your cleave to the divine light. It'll come in small increments, but that's alright. As time goes on, you'll be able to receive more, and the reason you'll receive more is not because you need more. It's because of your revelation of this need. If you have a partner, then you're to proceed to do what you must to spark a connection and stay connected through various meditations. Meditations in this context is focus. Focus your energy in a time you'll notice the transmutation base metals in the gold. You become a human philosopher's stone. A man's gift will lead the king before the throne and give him great power. His name will be known. God has to be more than sciences unknown, which is daily becoming sciences known. I used to think that God was black matter back then. This song is about the value of temperance. Let us talk about what's important. Love is the thing of most importance. Love will control your relationships. Our lives and minds are changed by our relationships. We make choices, then later have to pay. Sometimes things turn out horrible and sometimes they are great. The only way to know is to roll them dice. Man, roll the dice. God controls the outcome. These decisions will control your destination, so we really need to think about them. Analyze your thoughts, which lead into actions. These actions are our lifestyle, formed by patterns. Habits are hard to break, but they can break you. It's hard to make habits, not let your habits make you. Trust me, you want to lead change, not be led by. Let me be that example of fool that was led by change. Now, I am changed, but it didn't have to be this way. See, I am in change because of the catastrophe, and I can't get back the years and the love that we could have had, so I do like a black belt master, and I take my stand, seek wisdom. Not just to look wise and fly, but not to be ignorance as victim. Because of great people died by lack of knowledge. Innocent men living in jail for lack of knowledge. I was there and I wrote a song to hopefully prevent you from going there too. I remember giving a hooker $10 and she sucked it raw in broad day on the block. Now I'm telling people that life is worth living and challenging the cognitive distortions, self-image. Because of a pain sometimes we don't get it. We're looking at the future with past-colored sunglasses,
which a person imposes upon his desires, but now you've got to cultivate it and work on it until it materializes and it is manifested in your life. And if you don't put restraints on, you'll do things. Now notice the restraints are being imposed by you on you. When a boxer goes into training, he goes into training with self-control. There are certain things that he restricts himself to have. There's some things he has to do, and then there's some things he cannot do. Please listen to that. Because when you go into training, it involves what you can't do and what you got to do.
Speech creates and destroys all at once. What we hear reinforces and forms our thoughts. Our perception of a situation will measure how much you enjoy living. Your self-image will lead you the places you do and don't want to go. Walking down this road will teach you the things that you do and don't want to know. Gain temperance.
Sigh on the beat. Enough said. And this is David Winsands, aka the Tornado. Yo, I got a ninja named Silver on my team, and by my side is my new beautiful queen. See what I mean is I'm living in my dream come true, which means I need some new dreams. Now originally
My dreams was getting high, getting paid, getting off. The ends always justified the means, so I didn't care who I hurt, trying to get what I want. I know I hurt a lot and disrespected you, but now I'm in your bedroom having sex with you. Are we having sex, fucking, or making love? I can't tell the difference, so I go in raw. Sometimes I use the condom and it makes me soft. Sometimes I could give it to you all night long. Other times I'm like Al Bundy. I can give you the best 30 seconds of your life, honey.
Sorry, baby.
I wanna run to you like Whitney Houston, but will you stay or will you run away? I would love to be serious with you, but it seems all that you want to do is play. And I will end this part of this freestyle with the wish, and that's just to hear you say, I love you too. I accept you for who you are, baby, it's okay. The man of value is the man who succeeds. Because of my hair, Oscar is who I used to be. And also because she was a champion, had a real ill, undefeated streak. That's right. Next, I was begging, let's give you straight fire with my belts in my hand, telling you that I'm the man. Now I am Nina Hartley. Only when I go down on you can you understand. Sometimes I watch that show, Queen of the South, and this rap I really don't know what I'm rapping about.
I don't know.
I love fingering my piano. Named Janice, live on the internet with my kitty cat named Candace. Mandarin is the world's most spoken language. This is due to the Chinese is having a mass population. Now you in jail getting education on how companies get paid off for your incarceration. It's called the prison industrial complex. Slavery was a song and this is remix. Prisons work all day for companies for hours that the end of the week is something like $9 to $8. The products that they make is sold as staples in Walmart. And at the Nike store, I got my Jordans on. And as we stay in prison, they stay getting paid in this game. Even the white men and women are slaves. And you can be poor and you can be rich. Everybody in here up in the same ditch. Now let's get back to what my therapist said. She said I'll feel better after I take these meds. Now I've seen people's lives be destroyed by these meds physically and their lives be destroyed mentally by what happened in therapy. Jane took some meds and then she started seeing ghosts. Her therapist said they need to increase the dose. The doctors don't want to let her outside because she might hurt someone or commit suicide. That's what they wrote on her report, but she ain't gonna do either. Boo just want to get out so she can blow some cheaper. She lied to the doctors and so they released her. Now she's in the car getting high with her girl Lisa. One day, everyone, everywhere grabbed their teddy bears and they started walking outside bare. You are not a consolation prize. I want you to know I always have, and I still do. Let's go. A true story told through the biblical imagery. This is David Winsand's Unchained Melody. I spent years in prison, following my vision, even saw a couple of confirmations. But one day I had to tell it all goodbye, and the pain that I felt was a devastation. I looked inside of the eyes of my goal, and I cried cause I can no longer take that road. Anyway, homie, time goes by so slowly when you're in prison. And time can do so much on your mind after years confined in the same position. I've been here a long, lonely time, at a hunger for your touch, darling. I'm losing more than a friend. A part of my soul was taken away. And now all that's left is the mystery of what we never got to say. And I don't know what else to say, but anyway, I've waited too many years for this day. Now I live in this beautiful place, but it's still a prison, so I got to escape. In this prison there are roses around and butterflies about, and the goddess said to go down. Are you quick? They know how to take it. In this place, the goddesses walk around naked. And everyone is pretty and the food is delicious. Nutritious, a place outsiders would pay to visit. The booze be free and the weed be strong. If you ain't got your own, somebody will put you on. You see the goddess being worshipped by her followers. Each one of us just wants to get a piece of her. Late at night, I would start feeling ill, going outside looking for somebody to kill. And as I caught victim after victim, I started not giving a damn who I was hitting. I shoot someone and stab someone, and then run from that call 911. Yeah, I've hungered for your touch such a long time, and I know that you don't want to be mine. You're okay with it, but I am not. Why can't you just want what I want? Why can't I just walk with you while I hit the always while the goddess is smoke only blunts? Is it wrong to watch porn? What if you become an addict like the men who fall to alcohol? And that's when my guilt sets in. My peace and joy come from sexual sin. See, in my reality, sexuality is the enemy, killing me deep within. Now I'm kissing you, wishing you were here. When you're not here, I'm missing you. This ain't the song that I'm supposed to sing. I work so hard on that other thing. I walk by faith and not by sight, and saw a vision that made me want to live life. Before this, my life, I really hated it. I hated it. I hated myself, everyone, and everything. Everyone. Everything. You'll never know how much you meant to me. I'll never know how much I meant to you. It's like love stabbed me in the stomach, and being a crying line is all I can do. Alright, yo, I had to take a pause, because the tears just continue to fall. It's so hard to say goodbye. I must have fallen, though a part of me has died. I ain't never seen anyone more beautiful. What we had was beautiful. I'm living in a prison, but it's so beautiful. Everywhere I go, it looks the same. I walk miles and miles, nothing changes. I walk by the lake and I hear the birds singing. It's a beautiful day, yes, and I stay blessed. I'm tired of putting on the show. Cause true love out of this grow. Will you love me tomorrow when the truth is what you know? This was the woman who taught me how to fight the demon that would come after me day and night. She didn't fight with swords, magic, and scripture. She fought with love and the life that she was living. She did things for me that God couldn't do, but remember, God works through humans. And like I told you before, my friend, I'm finding peace and joy through sexual sin, which I'm supposed to get from him. So it's all very confusing. The people telling me the sin is going to lead me to misery, but I've been living in misery. And let me reiterate, homie, in jail time goes by so slowly, and time could do so much on your mind. How I've hungered for your touch, year after year. Why you would choose these losers over me? And maybe we turned each other off by talking bad about ourselves constantly. I with the old, know what to do. Are you listening to Gina, Maria, Suze? Someone that I'll always be in love with, even when I'm over it and no longer in love with. So I'm freestyling this song to you to let you know that I love you.
So in many ways, I must give up the things that make life enjoyable to make life enjoyable. And even though I have all these things, I was joyed in misery at the same time. One day I thought to myself, what if the rappers that get glorified weren't the thugs, weren't the players, but the people who told truth instead of lies? What if the underground was the mainstream, so the rappers that we idolize would be intelligent, have self-respect, and the words would open up our eyes? Rappers would talk about the everyday life, the government, and what's going on in the streets. And even if you was a gangster in real life, your music advocated unity and peace. The rap music will control your mind and tell you this is who you should idolize. And so the youth would drop out of school and stand on the corner with their hands on their tools. He ain't afraid to go to jail, and the young ladies are doing the same, making drug deals, ready to die and kill just to get street fame. So the problem in reality isn't gangster rap, it's rap's lack of variety. Because nowadays, every music genre is whack, and on that is all I can say. Okay, now I'ma rap about life. I'ma rap to you about my life. I'm lost, I don't know where I'm at or going. I'm lost and I don't know where I'm at or going. I got a girlfriend, she having my baby. I got a girlfriend, she having my babies. I have to say this twice because it's twins. Because it's twins, I had to say it twice. This means one day I'm gonna have children. Damn. I do not feel safe or comfortable around children. Hell fucking no, I hate them. To make this work, I must lose my identity. I gotta lose it all, baby. My girlfriend would never like or accept me. I had the same problems with my father, and now I'm going to be a stepfather. But it seems I ain't got no choice but to do what I got to do. And it's why I hate sex so much. So what? Yeah, now it's enjoyable. So see, sex is torment. You see, sex, it is torment. Sex will please and control you. Sex will hurt. Sex will mold you. And what does God do? He just laughs when we work hard to make our plans. And then our plans will always get interrupted because sex is always destructive. You must destroy before you create. This is basic alchemy, and we break down the stages. Base metals are placed into a circle and broken down. This is called deconstruction. And then we meditate and use our energy and achieve the next stage of construction. The base metals are transformed into the gold. This process is described as transmutation. We got conform to this world, but renewing your mind itself, this transformation. He told me I'll make a great dad. So did my PO, my brothers, and my mother. Some of my friends, people in my church, and I'm thinking, you're a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers. So what I'm gonna do is lean on God to the best of my ability. Then when it fails, I can be like, God in the Bible ain't real, the problem wasn't me. Okay, now I'ma keep it real. If you ain't a Christian, you gonna go to hell. I don't care what religion you are, what you think.
go how you walk and talk. Nope. And if you're gay, you're an abomination. You made the wrong choice and the choice ain't nature. So when you burn to the hell, I'll be in heaven, probably bored as hell. Children have no reverence or respect. Children lie to your face and cause stress. Children are a big waste of time and money. So why do I want to have these kids? What the fuck is wrong with me? I could spend that money on Jordans, all types of toys, weeds, and TVs. But now I got to buy them Air Jordans, all types of toys, food, and TVs. And to make it worse, one day these kids will have friends who will be kids and I have to deal with them. I don't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese's and Disney, and I don't want to go to sex club or BDSM. It's allowed and everybody's naked. I want to be naked in a nude bar getting high with total strangers. But I can't do that anymore. I gotta take the kids to the park and the toy stores. I always gotta buy this and that for them. I always gotta do this and that for them. I gotta support them and teach them right from wrong, but do I even know what's right and wrong? No, it makes it harder. It's for the rest of my life, and even in death I'll be a father.
When you bring your body into subjection, you are now enslaving your body. See, it may not be a big deal to you, but all of those are open doors into something else. But you're giving your body what it wants, and it has enslaved you rather than you enslaving it, and it's gonna
It is day 2 when I see a few more people camping outside the store and then waiting for that new $2,000 phone they gon' buy. That's right. I got $300 Jordans on my feet and my man shades right next to me costing $400. We didn't have cell phones back then. I had to disconnect the beeper on my hip, homie. I was cold front. Patience is a virtue. The virtue is more excellent and power. And if you're like me, you don't want to wait for what you need, even an hour. I want it now. I need it now. I've been waiting too long and I'm getting old. The thing I'm supposed to do is what I don't do because I don't use self-control. Drive make the impossible possible. Man hurdle obstacles in pursuit of his dream. Now he may want to build a plane, a train, or a rocket ship. Only in his brain can he see this becoming reality, and so he begins to create a sketch. And at that time, it is impossible for him to get where he is trying to get. For example, he may be trying to go into space, or maybe someplace deep into the sea. Or he may dream of giving hearing to the deaf, or sight to those who can't see. First we hit that raw, then I hit that raw, and now you are walking with me. Walk with me. And when you're not around, these other ladies be almost throwing it at me. Can I catch it? Before you, I didn't have these options, so while other guys like to play that game, I throw all my eggs into one basket because I'm too damn old to play the games. Men and women have no idea what they are missing out on or what they are destroying. A man's skill and pace won't win this race. This race is only won by diligence. Now you may know where you're going, but you don't know how to get there. Or you might be like me, moving forward, but where you're going, you really have no idea. That's why I press on like nails. Murder does my hair and Denise does my nails. I look at women differently and they do the same to me because I know the passion is real. I keep telling you I'm a black man who tries to real Latin passion, but I'm not real Latin. I'm dead serious when I say it, but every time I say it to somebody, they start laughing. Anyway, men and women are both sluts. Some brag about what they do and some don't. And sex makes us lose our minds sometimes, so just turn out the lights and go with the flow. The only way to test a man's integrity is to give that man power. And then you will see if he is a lover, a hater, creator, or destroyer. And most of us are all of the above, the truth and the lie, just at different times of the day or of the week as I speak on life's roller coaster ride. Up and down, left to right, it's calm right now, but it's scary sometimes. I know so many who only know down and in fear is how they live their whole life. Fear justifies itself with the past, reminding us of the past that we can't get past. It will always be this way. That's what our mind will say and cause us to act irrash. Should know, meaning acting without the faculty of reason or sound judgment. So we try to buy love from someone else, but our money or our body because we don't love ourselves. See, people spend money on these fly gadgets, but all they really have is a bunch of nice things. These advancements enhance our way of living, but we don't really enjoy life. And this is why we use so much alcohol and drugs, and we have to party all night. I know some people with great socialized homie that are married and real lonely.
On you. It involves what you can't do and what you got to do. It's not just what you deny yourself of. Therefore, I do not run uncertainly without a definite aim. I do not box like one beating the air and striking without an adversary. But like a boxer, I buffet my body. This involves bringing the physical body into subjection. If we're going to deal with temperance, we got to bring our body into subjection. For fear that after proclaiming to others, I myself should be rejected as a counterfeit.
Now that the music is on, there's a smile on my face as I make the new song. Make a new song. Tomorrow is July 4th, what can I say? It's that so-called Independence Day. All men are created equal, but yo nigga will build that hay. And follow my religion and do the things that I say. On July 4th, 1776, blacks and a lot of other races were slaves. And July 4th, 2019, blacks and a lot of other races are still slaves in America, and this is what we are celebrating. And I will end this part of the rhyme by saying, Happy Independence Day. Independence Day is a holiday a black man should never celebrate. God bless America. Compare your ghettos with the ghettos of America. In other words, Americans, we got it good, even if you living in the darkest ghettos of the hood. Now that the music is on, you hear another Steve the Levi instrumental coming on. Come on. It's hard to accept the gift and you know that you don't deserve it. But I'm just trying to fulfill my purpose. I woke up thinking about the people I could help. I remember how I lived life in a cell. Then I remember when I was really up in jail. It was only 4 days, but it was 4 days in hell. I praise God because I know I ain't going there. I praise God because I'm not there. Instead I'm here killing the piano, ripping the microphone, and I got a beautiful woman waiting for me at home. I'm cheating and lying. I don't play those games. I'd rather play Grand Theft Auto Online or Bloodstained. Meaning, I only play video board games. I'm in a small red chariot, being driven like a king to his palace. I pause to think about my brothers and sisters in the same position as the government's clutches. In my mind I hear the stories repeat. I can't say it on the beat because it's confidential. So in the long run, what I'm trying to say is I know what a lot of people have been through. I have this nightmare a lot. I'm in some jail cells a lot, getting tortured for what? I don't know. Sometimes I just try to escape. Sometimes they make me murder other inmates. Like there was one woman, I played her. I told her she was getting in the elevator, but she was really getting into the furnace. I burned her to a crisp with the push of a button. I'm always fighting, I'm always running, away from something, away from something. Sometimes I'm running at the demon with my sword in hand, and then running away from the tornado David Wynn says. I'm in my old high school cutting off your head. I tried to explain this to my therapist, who of course said I should take more meds. Then I said, bitch, you can eat my fucking dick. When I cuss, niggas call me a hypocrite. Then I'm like, I'm sorry, Lord, it is what it is. Now that the music is on, you and I can dance all night long. We'll do the lean back, we'll do the robot, we'll dance like pagans when they worship. Let's dance naked by the fire to the drums and tell stories to the rising of the suns. We told stories in a circle while getting high and waiting for the mermaids to arrive. And when they arrived, we all dived inside the ocean, and that is where we all died. When I came back to life, I was still soaking wet, and I was hungry for some unprotected sex. Then we had wild sex in front of everybody. This was the best motherfucking part of the party. Your man reads all your text messages. Is that what y'all call a relationship? You told me how he used to treat you. And all those lines you're giving me are see-through. But anyway, it's really none of my business. I'ma keep on doing what I'm doing, living. I'm fighting demons, witches, dragons, warlocks, robots, and humans. Aliens from other planets. You call them God from Mount Olympus. If you kill them, you become a god. I'm in my palace in a secret location. My cell phone is off because I'm on vacation. I'm cooking breakfast. I wish I could give you a formula. In my life I got from point A to B, but I can't. So I can only tell you that it's all been crazy for me. See, these two could destroy it all out of spite. So in my palace I'm totally terrified. And everyone should have a chance. I guess giving it shall be given, so I'm giving my best. But now I'm thinking about leaving. But now I'm thinking about staying. I know what it's like to be them, and for all of it, this is a volatile situation. Now that the music is on, we can walk outside without any clothing on. My butt cheeks are just fitting the breeze. I'm sitting back on the bench, nude, hitting the trees. Then later on, we making love in the rain in Times Square, living a life without shame. See, the problem with the Stephen the Levi freestyle is Stephen the Levi is a gospel rapper. And so now I'm gonna get back to the mission, and the mission is to do the Great Commission. Let's do what I'm spitting, become a Christian. If you're a Christian, become a better Christian. Put yourself down, lift him up. Everything that you own, give it up. Love your neighbor, even your enemy. When they strike you, turn the other cheek. Don't do that, don't do this, especially when they comes to sex. You don't need to do what feels good. You need to think about the long run, because one day you're gonna have to pay, because the day you chose to have fun. Proclaim Jesus as Lord or burned in hell forever. And all of those different religions will be in hell burning together with the gays. Don't be amazed when you wake up in hell and just blaze. It's hot in here. I know that you feel the pain. You make me smile, Uncle Cracker. I no longer want to, I no longer have to. You don't understand. I don't think anyone can understand. Now there are no more excuses. No more. Now there are no more excuses. Now I'm a true tree producing. Now we are one tree producing. All types of fruits so us and others can eat. All types of fruits so us and others can eat. So take a bite, my brother. Take a bite, my sis, and be freed from ignorance and selfishness. I told my brother it's time to start chasing your dreams. It's time to. And it's time to start having good self-esteem. It's time to. You must love yourself before you can love someone else. So because of you, I can now tell my brother or my sister there's someone out there who will really love you. Joy taught me how to love again, even though her life caused me a lot of suffering. And now that she's gone, like Stevie, I'm wondering, cause I don't motherfucking understand shit. But I gotta keep moving. I don't know where I'm going or what the fuck I'm doing. Why does life play these games with us? To not know the rules of life is type dangerous. You never know, even sometimes when you try, because people will look you dead in the eye and lie. I'm thinking about Michael and Anne-Marie. I'm thinking about Gina and Sandra Greek. I'm thinking about redemption and the other lives involved. I'm thinking about laying my life down for a greater cause. Alright, y'all. What we gonna do now is just talk shit. We ain't even supposed to be cussing on our music. I don't know what happened. This is freestyle. Grace and peace, y'all. David Winston. Now that the music is on, there's a smile on my face as I make the new song. Tomorrow is July 4th, what can I say? It's that so-called Independence Day. All men are created equal, but yo nigga, go build that hay. And follow my religion and do the things that I say. On July 4th, 1776, blacks and a lot of other races were slaves. And July 4th, 2019, blacks and a lot of other races are still slaves in America, and this is what we are celebrating. And I will end this part of the rhyme by saying, Happy Independence Day. Independence Day is a holiday a black man should never celebrate. God bless America. Compare your ghettos with the ghettos of America. In other words, Americans, we got it good, even if you living in the darkest ghettos of the hood. Now that the music is all you hear, another Steve the Levite instrumental coming on. Come on. It's hard to accept the gift and you know that you don't deserve it. But I'm just trying to fulfill my purpose. I woke up thinking about the people I could help. I remember how I lived life in a cell. Then I remember when I was really up in jail. It was only 4 days, but it was 4 days in hell. I praise God because I know I ain't going there. I praise God because I'm not there. Instead, I'm here killing the piano, ripping the microphone. And I got a beautiful woman waiting for me at home. And cheating and lying. I don't play those games. I'd rather play Grand Theft Auto Online or Bloodstained. Meaning, I only play video board games. I'm in a small red chariot, being driven like a king to his palace. I pause to think about my brothers. I pause and sisters in the same position as the government's clutches. In my mind, I hear the stories repeat. I can't say it on the beat because it's confidential. So in the long run, what I'm trying to say is I know what a lot of people have been through. I have this nightmare a lot. I'm in some jail cells a lot, getting tortured for what? I don't know. Sometimes I just try to escape. Sometimes they make me murder other inmates. Like there was one woman, I played her. I told her she was getting in the elevator, but she was really getting into the furnace. I burned her to a crisp with the push of a button. I'm always fighting, I'm always running, away from something, away from something. Sometimes I'm running at the demon with my sword in hand, and then running away from the tornado David Wynn Sands. I'm in my old high school, cutting off your head. I tried to explain this to my therapist, who of course said I should take more meds. Then I said, bitch, you can eat my fucking dick. When I cuss, niggas call me a hypocrite. Then I'm like, I'm sorry, Lord, it is what it is. Now that the music is on, you and I can dance all night long. We'll do the lean back, we'll do the robot. We'll dance like pagans when they worship. Let's dance naked by the fire to the drums and tell stories to the rising of the suns. We told stories in a circle while getting high, and waiting for the mermaids to arrive. And when they arrived, we all dived inside the ocean, and that is where we all died. When I came back to life, I was still soaking wet, and I was hungry for some unprotected sex. Then we had wild sex in front of everybody. This was the best motherfucking part of the party. Your man reads all your text messages. Is that what y'all call a relationship? It told me how he used to treat you. And all those lines that you're giving me are see-through. But anyway, it's really none of my business. I'ma keep on doing what I'm doing, living. I'm fighting demons, witches, dragons, warlocks, robots, and humans. Aliens from other planets. You call them God from Mount Olympus. If you kill them, you become a god. I'm in my palace in a secret location. My cell phone is off because I'm on vacation. I'm cooking breakfast. I wish I could give you a formula. In my life I got from A to B, but I can't. So I can only tell you that it's all been crazy for me. See, these two could destroy it all out of spite. So in my palace I'm totally terrified. And everyone should have a chance. I guess giving it shall be given, so I'm giving my best. But now I'm thinking about leaving. But now I'm thinking about staying. I know what it's like to be them, and for all of us, this is a volatile situation. Now that the music is on, we can walk outside without any clothing on. My butt cheeks are just fitting the breeze. I'm sitting back on the bench, nude, hitting the trees. Then later on, we make love in the rain in Times Square, living a life without shame. See, the problem with the Stephen the Levite freestyle is Stephen the Levite is a gospel rapper. So now we get back to the mission, and the mission is to do the Great Commission. Let's do what I'm spitting, become a Christian. If you're a Christian, become a better Christian. Put yourself down, lift him up. Everything that you own, give it up. Love your neighbor, even your enemy. When they strike you, turn the other cheek. Don't do that, don't do this, especially when it comes to sex. You don't need to do what feels good. You need to think about the long run, because one day you're gonna have to pay. Because the day he chose to have fun. Proclaim Jesus as Lord or burned in hell forever. And all of those different religions will be in hell burning together with the gays. Don't be amazed when you wake up in hell and just blaze. It's hot in here. I know it's to feel the pain. You make me smile like Uncle Cracker. I no longer want to, I no longer have to. You don't understand. I don't think anyone can understand. Now there are no more excuses. No more. Now there are no more excuses. Now I'm a true tree producing. Now we are one tree producing. All types of fruits so us and others can eat. All types of fruits so us and others can eat. So take a bite, my brother. Take a bite, my sis, and be freed from ignorance and selfishness. I told my brother it's time to start chasing your dreams. It's time to. And it's time to start having good self-esteem. It's time to. You must love yourself before you can love someone else. So because of you, I can now tell my brother or my sister there's someone out there who will really love you. Joy taught me how to love again, even though her life caused me a lot of suffering. And now that she's gone, like Stevie, I'm wondering, cause I don't motherfucking understand shit. But I gotta keep moving. I don't know where I'm going or what the fuck I'm doing. Why does life play these games with us? To not know the rules of life is type dangerous. You never know, even sometimes when you try, because people will look you dead in the eye and lie. I'm thinking about Michael and Anne-Marie. I'm thinking about Gina and Sergeant Greek. I'm thinking about redemption and the other life involved. I'm thinking about laying my life down for a greater cause. Alright, y'all. What we gonna do now is just talk shit. We ain't even supposed to be cussing on our music. I don't know what happened. This is freestyle. Grace and peace, y'all. David Wynn says.